Hello everyone, this is Alejandra Gomez with creatingwithali.com, and hopefully you have been having a great week. So far for me it has been very hectic, especially today, so we'll see how this one goes. And so anyway, I'm gonna just wait a few seconds just to see who is joining me. A few things to say is that I have already this class, I have already released it. I need to be sending that email. Hopefully today I get to it. But this is the one that is for full fun folds using the timeless tulips. And there's going to be a make and take kit. Now, because I am using the design series paper from this year, which is the one that is retiring, the turnout for this card class has to be really quick. So I'm only going to have it available for the make and take kit until next week. Because beginning June 2nd, this paper is no longer available, so I need to make sure I get all the paper that we need for this class. But you can see all the projects that are included on this class. And again, all of them are fun folds with some sort of variation. So definitely, I know you're going to be in love with all of them. They all have some sort of different look. And I have already available on the on my PDF store. So if you already have the paper and already have the set, by all means, you can go ahead and check on my PDF store, which I have a link on the description of this video so that you can download the PDF immediately. So it is already available. I'll send today an email, hopefully today, if not tomorrow morning, about how to sign up to get the make and take. Again, it's going to be a really quick turnout just because this paper is retiring, and so I need to make sure I get it everything. But what is cool, like I said, it's all fun folds, and you can recreate these cards over and over with any other suite that you have. So definitely give it a try. So, hello everyone. Hello. So Lori, nice seeing you. Kay, Al, Teresa, thank you. I'm so glad to have you here, Holly. Okay, so thank you so much for joining me. I know it's in a Thursday afternoon. I'm sure you all have too many things going on, so I really appreciate you're here. So this is a brand new collection of products from Stampin Up. This is going to be available beginning June 2nd, but I just couldn't wait. I feel like I am ready for new products, and definitely this one took my heart. I think from all the products that got released, because as demonstrators, we only have a selection of products out of the annual catalog that we can pick, and this one was by far my favorite one. Ever since I saw the catalog, this was the one that I was hoping they released for the pre-order, and they did. So I'm excited with that one. Definitely wanted to share with you different projects. So this is the stamp set. So this one is called Forever Fern, and it has the dies, which you can die cut all of these leaves, but there's also several of them that you can kind of die cut. And I love that more and more we're getting like doubles of some, right? So it's easier for us to cut, like for this little one, especially if you want to add it to, I don't know, to your foliage. So definitely love that. And this one, believe it or not, has turned out to be one of my favorites. I love how it looks. I actually had it here, hold on, because I kind of play with it, but I love how it looks, especially with the gold. I also did one with glimmer, which you're gonna see, glimmer paper, which you're gonna see on our cards today. But that's one of the things that I do. I actually, when designing these cards, I actually went ahead and kind of die cut several of them in the different colors. And of course, I always follow the colors from the design series paper, and I'll go into that in a second. But I kind of just die cut several of them. Like I have the pretty peacock, I have the garden green, pure pizzazz, some of the gold. I also had some on the shaded spruce. So I kind of go from there, and then I kind of see what I want to do with them. So especially for die cuts, because even if I don't use all of them, which I won't be using all of them on my cards today, I have them ready for a future project. So when I am playing with die cuts, I try to die cut a lot of them in the colors that I'm going to be using and just play with it. Because if you're new to me and you don't know this, for me, I never had the cards made for these Facebook lives, right? I always kind of have the idea and then go through the process as we go. The other thing that they included is these folder embossing folders. And these ones are called Greenery, and they come together. I definitely love it. I'll be honest, I would have loved this one in the regular one, just because I love how it looks, and I feel like this one is a piece that is, I believe, 3 1/4. So it's great for cards, but I would have hoped it was a little bit longer, to be honest, just because I love the whole thing and I want to get it on my whole card. But they're really gorgeous, and of course this one was another a really cool one. You can see all the little tiny leaves, so they go perfectly with this suite for sure. The paper, this is the one that sold me the whole thing. So like I said, the colors on this one, you can always see them on the back. So if you're always wondering what color combination to use, just look into the back and then you'll see it. But you can see the different papers, and like this one is one of my favorites. I'll go like this one was really the one. And there's another one here. Look at that. So all of the papers are really nice. The other thing I was going to point out is that these leaves, I don't know if you knew, especially like if you're demonstrators and you're just getting your orders, because if you're new to Stampin' Up, how would you know? But some of these sheets can be die cut with the dies, which I just kind of play with it, and it did indeed. Now this one is not all of them, but like some of them you just kind of have to find like the one that match, and they die cut it. So how cool is that? You just cut that section and then die cut it with your die. The other one is this one, and the same thing for this one. You can see how it die cut. So I love when Stampin' Up does that, because it makes it even easier to make the cards. At least for me, because that's another thing now. Now that I'm doing more and more cards that I have to be like quick and easy, I usually depend a lot on the design series paper. So anyway, I'm gonna put this there. I don't want to go over the whole thing. So with that said, I'm sure you're gonna love the whole thing. So let me bring my first card. I think is this one. Yeah, hold on, because this one kind of has lots of little pieces. And I was thinking I was going to also stamp and die cut, and so it's going to be a little bit more intensive than my regular ones, but they are really nice. I promise you, you're going to love them. So let's just go over measurements and colors. You can see here how I already die cut that leaf. So again, just play with it, and you can see all the different pieces. Okay, so I have here shaded spruce, and this one is 5.5 by 8.5. We're gonna fold it in half. Use your bone folder so that you can have a nice crisp fold. Then I'm using the seafoam. Wow, what is this color? I always forget that color. Let me see. What is the color? Soft seafoam. Yeah, I always miss or mess this one. So this one is 3 3/4 by, it's supposed to be 5.5, but I have it at 5 5/8 just because I'm gonna cut whatever excess. I think I've shared this almost in every of my videos. I love having a little excess, because if you got a little bit cricket, you always make sure that it's covered the whole card. So that's why it's a little bit longer. So I'm gonna be cutting that. Then I have a piece of the gold glimmer paper, and this one is 3/4 inch, yes, by the same thing. It has to be at least 5.5, but you can see I am already a little bit longer. So this is how I am picturing already my card, as you can see. Love that foil. Now I know that the glimmer paper is going to be expiring with the new catalog, so probably for future cards then it will be the gold foil paper. Then I have already die cut this one in shaded spruce. Now this one comes from the Puppies suite, which is this one. This is the one that is called Painted Labels Dies. So I did that one. It's out of the Puppies collection that is already available. Lately I love all the labels, and I think Stampin' Up's coming with even more labels in the new catalog, so I love it. Then I have already these pieces, as you can see. I feel like I'm gonna be putting my sentiment on this one, and I don't know if I wanted this white or that white. Probably it's gonna be that one, but I still put a larger one just in case. And you can see this one is one of those odd measures, like 3/8 of an inch, and the length is 2. But once I stamp the hello, which is this one, I'm gonna cut it to whatever that size is. So the length doesn't matter, you're gonna cut it. And then I have already die cut 2 of the little leaves in foil. This is pure pieces, and then this one. Now this one actually comes like it's like 2 in 1. I don't know how to say that. Of course, it's this one. So it's this one, so I just cut it in half so that I can have just that little one. I didn't want to have the circle. I think that it will look really nice as a whole if I were not having this section, to be honest. But because I am using these, I only wanted like a little thing there. And I also have this one. This is Whisper White for me to stamp and die cut one of the other leaves from the stamp set. So that's in essence what I was picturing, like kind of having something like this. And see how, even though I'm not done the card, I can already see how it's going to look. And to be honest, I'm already in love with this card. But of course, it's me, right? So let me bring over the stamp pad. So I'm using, this is Pretty Peacock. And I'm going to be using this one. Of course, I'm going to call them old leaves. I have no clue how they are named. I'm really bad with names for that. So I'm just going to call it all leaves. And yeah, you correct me if I'm wrong. I'm sure I'm wrong. All right, so here it is. And then this one, I'm actually going to bring the shaded spritz. And I'm going to be using one of this, what is this called? The birch background, which is this one. Really nice, right? And I'm gonna bring, hold on, give me 1 second here. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna bring a piece of scrap paper. For the backgrounds, I tend to stamp them differently, and I'll show you what I mean. So you see, when I do the little ones, I take the stamp and I stamp this way. When it is this large, I just feel it's better if I leave it alone and then just put the cardstock and then I press it. So I do it backwards. I feel like I have better control. If I do it the other way, like so, it's such a large stamp and I usually don't get the whole image transfer. So when I do this, because I am applying the pressure, I feel like I control a little bit more of where the image is stamped. So I'm just rubbing it. I'm trying not to move the paper and we'll see what happens, right? All right. So there we go. Okay. So once I have that, and I don't know if I like that one, or maybe I'll do the, let me see. No, I think it will be fine. I'm going to leave it that way, just because I have on the background the other color. Now I'm going to bring the Big Shot and we're going to be, applying some texture to this one just to add a little bit more. And die cutting. Now I have to see, got this one. Just bear with me here. So it's this one. Okay, so the first one is this. Alright, I feel like you can see it here. So I'm just lining up my die with the image. Okay. And then I have this one. So it looks really nice, don't you think? Then for this one, I'm gonna bring the other, and we'll see. Yeah, I think I only need the one. It's one of those thick ones. Where's the folder? Oh, here. So I'll be honest, it kind of gets a little bit confusing with all the different folders that we have. So, whew, we'll see how this one goes. Yes. So sometimes I kind of have to think as to which folder goes with what. So hopefully this gets better as we get the brand new. So you can see there's a nice texture on the paper. And this is the, I think it's subtle. Yeah, the subtle, oh my goodness, embossing folder. Just give me 1 second here. Okay, so where is everything here? So I'm gonna go ahead, yes. And again, we're gonna glue this one down. And maybe I want it here on the, so let's see how I like this section. Probably want it here so it's not as green, because I want the lines but not as dark, right? And then as I put this one, oh yeah, definitely kind of covers. Yeah, I like that. All right, so once I have that, let me put adhesive on this section. And my shirt matches my, yeah. Not by, yeah, I didn't do it on purpose. There is a matching my t-shirt with the cards. Although that's pretty cool, huh? Okay. All right. Let me just see if I can see. Yeah. Sharon, your order is still in picking. I know, this time I felt like it took a little bit longer. I'll be honest. That was the same way. Now, I feel like once I put it there, there's almost nothing. I wish I can have a little bit more. So I'm going to cut a little bit more on this side, you know. So we'll cut that section a little bit. And yeah, like I said, I never have the cards made. So I'm going to cut like, yeah, like 1/4. So you can see I'm not, yeah. So new measurement, this one now is like 3.5. Yeah, rather than 3 3/4. Yes, hopefully that way. Yeah, much better. I can see more. Yeah, so I like that. So you can see how I just lay it flat and see if I like it, and if I don't, then I make modifications. So I just love doing that on my cards. So we're gonna line it up. Well, I'm gonna line it up a little bit different here. There we go. And like I said, I know there's going to be an excess here. See that? So I'm going to be cutting this section. Now, like in this case, I know there's going to be some glue on my scissors. I think I shared this in the past, but when you start feeling like you get a lot of glue on your scissors, you can clean it with the lemon oil, you know, the essential oils. If you use the lemon, it just take it away really quick. So I actually have like a little lemon oil of the essential oils here, a little bottle here, so that I clean it and then it's just like new. So okay, so now we're gonna be putting this one right there. Oh, let me just throw these on my basket. All right, we're gonna be putting it like so. Now for this one, I'm gonna go ahead, let me just put this one here. Where's the hello? I'm gonna be using the shaded spruce for this one as well. And like I said, I have this little tiny, I'm gonna put it here so I can see where I am stamping. Okay. There we go. Whew. And so I'm gonna be cutting. I won't be doing that. I usually do banners, right? You know that I love the little banners, but this one I just want the little kind of rectangle like so. So it's gonna go here and then have all the leaves there. All right, so let's just start gluing everything. Let me put those apart. And like I said, I felt like it would be nice to have like this, and then have this one here. See how it really looks nice? And then I'm going to be putting this one like right here. Or actually, what if I put it like right here? I think it pops more here. And then I'm going to be putting, yeah. So let me start gluing them because I do like how they're looking. So oh my goodness. So I'm gonna be putting like this one right there. I might, yep, put this one right here. Like so. And then this one I'm going to be using glue dot. Oh. Oh my goodness, Teresa, what did you order? What did you order? I love this sweat a lot. So definitely was like the first thing on my list. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to be putting like this one right here. Then I'm going to be adding another glue dot. Like another one here. Yep. And then like these little ones coming like somewhere here. Yep, it's just a little pop right there. So just like one glue dot. Kind of hide it. For this I tried to hide it. I'm gonna put like one somewhere here. And then the other one maybe here. Yeah. Alrighty. Once I have that, I'm gonna go ahead and put this one here. So this one I'm gonna pop it up. I have here, I cannot cut this already in half. Now I could also use the little mini dimensionals, but you know, I had those handy, so I'm gonna be putting this one right here. And then just to finish up with this, I'm gonna be adding one of the new, like a bow with a new. This one is the ribbon in color. This is the Just Jade, is that right? Yeah, Just Jade. So it's a new one. And I believe it's also on this suite. So you can see you can play with all the greens that we have on our collection. And they all look gorgeous. And so you're going to have it right there. See how nice it looks? And yeah, very, like I said, it's very easy once you have like just die cut several of the pieces, right? You just die cut in different colors and then just play with it, seriously. So alrighty. So what do you think, huh? It looks really nice, don't you think? And here it is. And it has a little bit of that gold which pop up, and then you have all the different leaves. So here we are again. So we were doing card number 2. If you're just joining me, we just made this card. So this is card number 1 using the Forever Greenery. And now we're on card number 2. So far what we've done is fold in half the soft, oh my goodness, again, soft seafoam. And again, this one was 8.5 by 5.5, folded in half. Use your bone folder to have a nice crisp fold. And I was about to give the dimensions on this one. So this one is 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. So it's gonna go like so here. And then on this one, I have a piece of the design series paper. I already cut one side because I wanted to see how it looks. So I love that one. And this one is 1 inch. And it was like 4.5, as you can see it here, right? I'm going to be cutting the other end, but pretty much I'm going to be putting it like so. Then I have already, like I said, die cut lots of these leaves ahead of the time. So you can see this is pretty peacock. I have this one in the gold glimmer paper. Then I have the gold foil paper, another on the pretty peacock, and then I have pure pisas for this one and garden green. So you can see, yeah, I just go ahead and kind of die cut everything and then play with it. So this is what I have for this one. I also have a little piece of Whisper White, and this one is 3/8 of an inch, and the length doesn't matter. Actually, I only need like this much because I'm gonna have the hello on this piece. So you only need like 2 inches probably, but anyways, this is just scraps for me. So this one is also die cut. This is the largest of the circles out of the Stitch Chips framelits, and it is on the soft seafoam. And so let's just start doing this one. Okay, so for this one, I'm gonna bring my piece, and I'm gonna stamp on the same color, Shaded Spruce. Let's just do first the sentiment so I have it ready. And I'm gonna do it on this side so I can see. Okay, hello Teresa, thank you so much for coming back. I don't know what's happening with the Facebook. I don't know if it is a glitch or if it is my phone. I don't know. I probably will try next week to use the other phone and see if I have the same issue. And if I have the same issue, then I know it's the Facebook. Because I honestly don't understand what's the deal. Hold on. I need to use, okay, so it's this one. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna be stamping around. So just like so. And for this one, I only have like the corners. And again, I am stamping tone on tone, so it is Shaded Spruce on Shaded Spruce. Then I'm gonna bring with this leaf and do the middles. All right, and once I have that, I can even go back with this little tiny one and only do just those spaces where I feel it needs it, right? Because now it's just little pieces here and there, so it's not that much. All right, I feel like that's enough. Maybe here too. There we go. So it's just very little on those. Okay, so you have it like so. And this one, I'm gonna close this one because I don't know what is with me, but you can see I'm already getting all over myself. So now this one, I'm gonna go ahead and also emboss it with the texture. And hold on, let me bring this again. I know it was here. Here, I'm like, I know I have it here. So I have this one. I'm gonna put this like so. And then I'm gonna run it through. Okay, Carol, so you think is the well, hopefully, you know, because I'm kind of worried. Now, my challenge is going to be when I download this and put it on my Facebook, I'm sorry, on my blog, as well as the YouTube, because now I have 2 videos, right? So it's kind of crazy. So I don't really edit videos, to be honest, so I'll have to play with it and figure out how to do that. All right, so you can see it here, right? You can see that nice texture on the paper, and I just love that. It just adds a little bit more. So we're pretty much done with this card, as you can see. It looks really, I really love that texture. So let's just go ahead and glue this down. Oh, I peeled the paper here. So we're gonna have that little border. There we go. Oh, there we go. Then of course we're gonna be doing the other end of this for a banner, and using the tailor tack punch. And you know how much I love this punch. Seriously, this is like my favorite. So let me see if this is enough. I might have to cut it and then just expand it, just because this one is the largest. Yeah, I think like I need to, don't you think? Like probably needs to be a little bit, well, let's see. Maybe I'll leave it like so. So I'm gonna have it like this. And then, like I said, you just need to be playing with your die cuts. So this one will be like so. And then I'm gonna be adding this little guy, and I'm gonna be adding another one of those here, and then have this one right there. Yep, see? So not much, it's like something like that, and then have a bow and the same. So yeah, I think it's fine. So let's I'm gonna leave it like so. I think it's okay. It's okay. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and all right. And then same as the other one, we're gonna go ahead and use glue dots. I feel like glue dots is the best for this type of die cuts. You just have to be gentle, because you can see how it's a little fragile. So you want to make sure that you're gentle as you are putting those glue dots. And if you're off, just make sure you hide it, because you don't want to have any of that glue showing up. Oh my goodness, Teresa. You're so funny. Well, I mean, I always like to know if there's a favorite. Of course, you can say all of them. That's so funny. All right, so I'm gonna flip this one like so. And if I need more, then I'll bring, like, I feel like I need another glue dot here, don't you think? Let me just glue this thing, close this thing. So I'm gonna make it smaller. There we go. I'm gonna need to tuck it. There we go. All right, it's the same thing with this one. We're gonna put this one like right there. And this one is more like on this section, because the other part is really tiny. So I'm gonna just put it on this ones where I can hide better the glue dots. So just look for areas where you can hide the glue dots. Now you can see I'm not putting in every single, oh my goodness, in every single leaf, but I do try to cover the area. Oh. Alrighty. Then we're gonna go ahead and add this one like so. This one probably just need 2 glue dots, maybe 3. Colors are yeah, Susan, those colors come from the Design Series paper. And yes, I think you're right. Those colors come really nice. And so again, I don't understand why we are retiring the glimmer paper. Seriously, it just looks so nice. Anyway, we still have the foil paper. It's fine. I'll survive. But yeah, I love glimmer paper. The other thing that I don't understand why we are retiring is the baker's twine, the white one. I feel like we use that a lot, so anyway. Yeah, having all those shades of green looks really nice, definitely. Yeah, I agree with you, Teresa. And then I'm going to be adding like this one here. And you can see I'm almost using my whole roll of glue dots. But I think it's better than using the fine tip glue pen for these ones, honest. I mean, you could use those, don't get me wrong. Or even the Tumble. I don't really use Tumble. I would be lying if I said that I use it all the time. But you could be using that one as well. I'm going to be putting this one right here. And then, like I said, maybe this one here. Just to add a little bit of this tone. Yeah, baker's twine. I know, right? I mean, there's some others that they're putting in the pack, right? But I don't know. I thought that that one goes really well with a lot of things, so I don't know. There we go. So we have that. Of course, we're going to be adding the ribbon. So we're going to go ahead and put the ribbon here. So we're going to be doing a bow. And who else loves the new in color? I love the colors. They're so bright. Although, I gotta say, I thought the pink one, I don't know, it's magenta something. I thought that was going to be my favorite. And then when I saw them all together, I think it's the Bumblebee and the Just Jade, which did not expect that. I mean, it's beautiful, but I thought the magenta was going to be my favorite. And no, I think I like the Bumblebee a lot more and the Jade. There we go. Oh, look at that. Gorgeous. And so this one, of course, we're going to be doing a little banner. Because we didn't do it on the other one, but in this one, we're definitely going to be doing it. So, I'm going to be adding... Yes, the piercement is not retiring, Carol, which I'm happy about that because honestly, I'm like, we always use that for when you're using the photopolymer. So I'm excited to see that is still or is going to be available on the new catalog. So that's awesome. Yeah. And so we're going to be putting this one right here with dimensionals. And isn't that nice, right? Yes. Like I said, this whole thing, it's beautiful. We're going to be putting it like so, right? So what do you think? Really nice, right? So this is card number 2, and this is card number 1. So I love the leaves. I seriously love it. So anyway, so let's go with card number 3. I feel like this is going somewhat okay. Oh yeah, apart from the issue I have from on the Facebook, but I think it's going well. So again, I'm going off of the colors from the suite, and you can see I had already die cut some of those elements, and this one I already embossed it. You can see how nice it is. It's really deep. So there we go. Oh my goodness, you're cracking me up. You don't want to pick a favorite one. That's funny. Okay, so this one is the soft sea foam. 8.5 by 5.5. We're gonna fold it in half. So the usual. Use your bone folder. Okay. Then I have a piece of that design series paper. I love this design. This one is my favorite, I think. Although, yeah, I love the whole thing. So this one is 1.5 by 4.5, and it's gonna go here. Okay. Then I have this piece which I already embossed with the greenery embossing folder. So this one is 3 by 4. So this one is gonna go here, just tone on tone. Then I have pure pieces, and this one has was the from the circles from the largest to the smallest. This is the second one, so this one is gonna go right here, and then I'm gonna put here again that hello. So it's similar to the first card somewhat, right? Because I'm doing the same collage over and over and over. But I just love how this looks. So I'm gonna put in this one, that one, right, and then here, boom. Something like that, and then have the hello. I actually thought of putting the other this other sentiment. Which one? But I don't know. I feel like the hello is really nice. I thought about even using this one, but I think like it's too. This circle is too small, so it will be very crowded. So I feel like maybe I can put this one inside. You know, still put hello, and then this one on the inside of the card. So, all right, so now I can't do the stamping. Now, let me just do, we're going to be doing exactly the same as on the other one. We're going to go ahead and stamp this one with the pretty peacock. So we're going to go ahead and clamp this one with the chamois. Bring this one again. And again, this is pretty peacock. And same, following the colors from the designer series paper. All right, I'm gonna close it, otherwise I get ink all over the place. We're gonna stamp the hello again. This one is gonna be tone on tone. Oh my God, see how I get the ink everywhere. Let me just put it here so I can see. Okay. There we go. So now let's die cut that one. This one is gonna go here. So let me get the big shot again here. So I have this one, have that one. We're gonna line it up here. Okay, just make sure I line it up. There we go. There we go. All right, so we have that one. I'm gonna take the one out. Put the die here. All right, so definitely doing the banner in on this one. So again, use the tailor tack punch, probably a little bit less. There we go. Yes, because I want it to be more, oh my goodness, like so, yes. Oh yeah, definitely, okay. And we'll see if I need to cut a little bit more. So let's start gluing everything. All right, we're gonna be putting it like so. Susan, oh, you're so nice. Honestly, I always pick the colors from the design series paper. You can see all the colors are here, so I kind of follow that, so I feel like I'm cheating. So, Susan, always follow the colors from your design series paper, and I mean, believe me, you're gonna feel like you know about color combinations, and you know, you're gonna be happy with it. Just look at the sheets that you like the most, and then just pick the colors from there, and you're done. Okay, so here we go. Oh, so I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna put this one right here, and then let's play it with it again. I know it went this one here, right? I probably do need to cut a little bit more. Yeah, like so. Yeah, John, that's what I love the most about Stampin' Up, honestly, is that everything coordinates, right? Like I picked the colors from the paper, and then the cardstock, the ink, I mean, everything. The embellishments. So, yeah, you cannot go wrong with the colors, with the Stampin' Up, honestly. So, here we go. So, we're going to put like this. I'm going to hide some of the glue. I'm going to put this one like so. And then this one like this. And then we're going to be adding this little one here. This one is going to go with glue dots. Holy cow, let me cut the tail on the glue dots. Yeah. I'm adding 3. Okay. There we go. And then we're going to be putting like this one right here. Let me see. Oh, my goodness. Do I want to? Yeah. I'll put. And again, the only thing that I do is I hide the glue dot because I don't want it to be seen. And then we're going to be adding like one here. Boop. Yep. So you're just making a little mini collage of leaves. Oh, yes. I know, right? I always lose something. Yes, so don't jinx me. I always lose something every single time. But not today. Not today. Pretty cool. I don't know. There might be something here. There we go. Okay, so then I'm gonna go ahead and put the ribbon, and we're gonna call it good. And here we go. Yes, definitely. Love this ribbon. Like I said, did not expect that I would love this one that much. I thought the magenta was going to be my favorite. Of course, the magenta doesn't go with this collection, but again, I just love this color. Here, I'm like, oh my goodness, I feel like I almost lose the glue dots. I'm like, yeah, Sharon, you jinxed me. But no, found them. Alrighty. And there we go. How about that, huh? Do you like them? So let me just bring them all so that you can see them. Oh, I love them all. I'll be honest. I'll have also issues knowing which one is the favorite for tonight. I love them all. They all have something unique. Even though they all are collages of leaves, I feel like all of them look really nice, don't you think? So, anyway, you can try, tell me which one is your favorite. I do love that I use now a lot of the embossing folders. I almost never do that on the videos just because it takes a little bit more time. And I tried to go faster on this, but I do love what effect it gave to the cards. You can see this one. I love that. Tone on tone, but you can still see there's a layer there. This one is the same thing. You can see here the texture different, really nice. So this one was like almost doing your own design series paper. And then that one, I love that glimmer. And then, yeah, the texture. I do like the texture. But yeah, and honestly, I think like these little, I don't know what it's called. I'm calling everything leaf, but these ones really make, I don't know, the difference on making these collages of leaves. So anyway. So Carl, if you had to choose, this is your number one. Okay, perfect. Yeah. Susan says number 2. Okay. Yeah, I don't know for me. I love them all. So anyway, well, thank you so much for joining me. Again, if you want to get information about that, this class, again, I'm going to be sending the email either today or tomorrow morning for the fun full cards with the timeless tulips. Make sure you are on my mailing list, which it's in the description of this video. Also, if you have everything